it's the 5th anniversary achievement tribute this year, and we are so honored to be able to give it to Luc Besson. And I love this work, I should say all my life, but almost, because I started watching your first film when I was in France, so it's quite an honor to have Luc here. And with Luc, we have Rui Rasmussen, who is the star of Angeli, that's going to be shown tonight after the tribute. So welcome, and thank you for everyone, and welcome. Luc, do you want to start with some statements before I turn to the questions?
No statements.
No statements?
No.
Wow, that's going to be a tough one.
No, except I'm very happy and flattered to be here, and it's wonderful to make a press conference outside.
Yeah, fantastic.
And to be in Miami. It's freezing in Paris. So, I'm here for any question you want.
Okay, so we'll start the questions.
Maybe in English?
In English, maybe, because...
So they can understand? I think in every artistic movement there's always politics, but I can say that every politic movement is not all the time very artistic. But I like when it's it's just the consequences of it, because the story is about a man, wherever. You know, to have a man of 40 years old able to accept himself in a modern society is something difficult for any man here present, me also. Wherever you come from, you can come from the US or Europe or anywhere. It's a subject that everybody will understand. Then it's more funny if you base the film in Paris. It's more funny to use this actor because, as you say, he's from North Africa. But to be honest, if he was a good actor and if he was coming from Korea, I will take him also. So
I'd like to say that I think Luc involuntarily made this comment on society. He used a Muslim man and a Western woman. And he said that all we need is a little bit of love, and it can probably work out. And I think
it's not involuntary; it's naturally.
It's naturally, yes. Maybe organic. I should use that word. And but he doesn't. Luc, as I realized being around him, he doesn't work off. It's not premeditated. It's emotional. It comes straight from the heart. He doesn't feed off other films. He feeds off the environment at the time, and he has an artistic desire and need to express himself the way he does.
And it's also always a reaction. I made this film it's a French comedy very well known in Europe called Taxi, and when we decided 10 years ago to use the main guy, and he was also a North African, the French TV doesn't want him, you know, but they can't say that, you know, they can't say we don't want him because he's from North Africa. They have to say, are you sure that you want to? And then I just put my foot in the thing and said, hold on a minute, because I want to be sure that I understand. Are you sure you don't want him because he's from North Africa? And is this a problem? And they say, no, it's not a problem. So I say, great. Thank you.
I want to say you've tackled so many different kinds of genres, documentaries, action films, animated films, historical epics. What has been the most challenging kind of genre? And is there a genre that you haven't tackled yet that you would like to do in the future?
First, you have to. It's not the artist who defines the genre. You know, we have no genre. We just express ourselves. And then after we have to put genres and so you're here and then you're here. And it's true that I never feel comfortable with genre. I like to mix everything because I think life is like this. You know, you're always laughing and laughing and laughing, and then you pick up the phone and someone died. And then you're not laughing anymore. And that's life. And films for me is the same. And it's funny for a second, and then you cry, and then there is action, and I love that because it's more the reflect of the life I see everywhere. So I'm never comfortable in genre.
Will we see a Luc Besson Western?
Probably not. I like the genre, but it's really your culture, and I think there is no one better than American directors to make Western.